Hello and welcome to today's little mini class here on YouTube. So this class is in the morning for in the mornings. If your hips are feeling tight, this is the class for you. And it's just a short mini class, just like I said. And so welcome. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tonya. I am the founder of Yoga by Tonya. And so I have a membership offering there on my website, some other offerings. So please check that out if you're interested. The link will be in the description and in the comments. And also, this is Jenny, my adolescent dog, and she is also in the room with us today. So with that being said, we're going to start on our mats. If you have a couple of blocks, go ahead and have them handy. If you don't have blocks, no worries. So when you get to your back, your knees are bent, feet planted to the mat, placing one palm on your belly and one palm on your heart. Closing the eyes. Taking a deep in breath into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And then as you exhale, you're just softening and releasing. Again, inhale into the belly, the ribs, the chest expand. And then as you exhale, you're just softening, letting go of gripping or tension, just allowing the body to melt into the pull of gravity. One more, just like that. Inhale deeply, expand. And as you exhale, you're softening, releasing. Two more breaths on your own. And then you're blinking the eyes open, hugging your knees to or towards your chest, maybe rocking side to side or just drawing some circles. And then bringing your knees up over your hips, exhale the knees to the left side. Inhale through center, exhale the knees to the right. Inhale back to a center. This time you're just gonna hug your right knee in or hold on to the right knee rather, or even the back of the thigh here. And we're just drawing circles with the knee. So these aren't big circles. We're just moving the femur head in the hip socket here. And then reversing, going in the opposite direction. And then hug that knee towards your chest. And then extend the leg long. And hug the knee in, hinge it in. And then extend the leg long. And then hug it in. And then plant that foot to the mat. And then lifting the left leg up, you can hold on to the knee or the back of the thigh. And just drawing circles. Again, this isn't a big movement. You're staying within the range of the hip socket, and then reverse going the opposite direction. Just moving the synovial fluid in the hip socket. Good. And then you're just going to hug the knee towards the chest and then extend the leg long. Hug the knee in and then extend the leg long. Hug in and then plant the feet to the mat. Good. And then 3 spinal rocks here. If this hurts your spine, don't do them. We're just going to make our way to tabletop. And then when you get to the tabletop, you can also roll over the ankles if you have space. So big starfish hands here in tabletop. Your knees are hip width apart. Nice extension of the spine here. So the spine is erect. Head is an extension of the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, heart and gaze move forward, cow. Then exhale, round the spine, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhaling to a neutral spine, walking your palms towards the top of the mat. Forearms come to the mat and then maybe rest the forehead down. Exhale, heart melts towards the mat. Your hips are staying over your knees. Puppy pose. You have 3 breaths. And then you're just pressing yourself back up to table. You're going to step the right foot forward. You're in a low lunge. Maybe grab your blocks here. I like to use the blocks just to give myself some leverage, some space here. You're just going to begin to shift back and forth. Coming into your low lunge. Let that left hip flexor hammock towards the mat. Maybe your gaze looks forward. And then planting the left palm either to a block or a mat, reach those right fingertips towards the seal. And then exhale, plant your palms to the mat. Step the right knee back, tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, cow. Exhale, round the spine, cat. Coming to a neutral spine, walking the palms towards the top of the mat. Come to the forearms, forehead melts down. Puppy, inhale. Exhale, release. And then press back up into tabletop. And this time you're just stepping the left foot forward. Coming into low lunge on the left side. And so maybe you want to add some movement here, shifting back and forth. And then coming into your low lunge, just letting that right hip flexor hammock towards the mat. You can always add some movement. You don't have to be static. And then planting the right palm to the mat or block, or reach those left fingertips towards the ceiling. And then exhale, plant your palms to the mat and step the leg back to table. Inhale, drop your belly, cow. Exhale, round the spine, cat. Inhaling to a neutral spine, walking the palms to the top of the mat. Forehead and heart melts to the mat. Good. And then inhaling back up into tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes, lift our hips to down dog, and then walk or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big bend in the knees, belly to thighs, head is heavy, coming into ragdoll here. So you can bind or just let the arms dangle, add movement or be static. And then from here, you're slowly beginning to roll all the way up into standing. Head is the last to lift. Tadasana, mountain. Inhale, reach the palms up into extended mountain. Grab onto the left wrist as you exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, center, switch the grip. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the breastbone up. Little back bend. Inhale to extended. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Walk the feet a little bit wider than hip width. You're going to sit down either into goddess or malasana. And then inhale, lift your hips, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up into extended mountain. Grab onto your left wrist, reach to the right. Inhale to center, switch the grip, exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the breastbone up. Inhale, extend. And then exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And bending into your knees, coming into your squat. You can always use a block here to sit on your block if you need to. You can also use a corner of a chair. And then you're just going to inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, extended. Grab onto your left wrist, reach to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sitting down, either coming up into a squat or malasana. And then you're exhaling, planting the palms down or on your block. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up into extended mountain. Exhale your palms to your heart center and step your feet hip width apart. Good. Inhale, reaching up into extended mountain. Exhale to a forward fold. And we're just going to make our way to our sit bones. Maneuvering around to Jenny. She's decided she's going to take a nap. Jenny's still a puppy. So we're going to come into a seated pose. Let's just go ahead and extend the legs, long staff pose. And you're going to bend your right knee in, hug the knee in. So the foot can stay to the inside or the outside edge of your thigh, just whatever's comfortable here. Rest your right fingertips behind your hip. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, you're twisting into the right. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And then coming back to center, releasing the leg, hug that left knee in, find your foot position, whatever works for you. Hug the knee towards your chest. Use those right finger or left fingers to support your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And coming back to center here, we're going to extend the legs wide. And you're going to turn your right toes towards the mat and then slowly drag the heel all the way over towards the left foot. And then you're going to turn the knife edge of the foot towards the mat and drag that heel back over. So do this hip therapeutic movement here. It's really helpful here if you can create a little bit of friction with the heel. So you actually have to drag the leg from side to side. And then we're going to come to the left side. Big toe comes towards the mat. You drag it over towards the right leg. And then knife edge of the foot comes towards the mat. Going slow to go far. And then coming back to center, plant the feet to the mat, and then just gently windshield wiper from side to side. Hug your thighs towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let the head be heavy, resting down towards gravity between your knees. You're going to inhale, lift up, come to an easy seated position or whatever seated position works for you. I'm actually going to switch to heroes. I actually am having an issue with my hip. And you're going to bring your palms to your heart space. Bow your head. Take a deep in breath in. Exhale. 2 more breaths, just like that. May there be peace in your thoughts. May there be peace in your words. May there be peace in your heart. And may you share that with all beings. Thank you so much for joining me with so much gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please, if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel and it really helps me out. and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you soon.